Life can be complicated, cluttered, stressful, confusing, but guess what? It does not have to be. Today I'm going to be telling you 4 ways that you can simplify your life right now. Number 1, do not buy what doesn't fuel you. Look around your house and ask yourself, which of these things have fueled me or given me more purpose in life or made me just feel happy, and which of these things have kind of gone to waste? I will never tell you to just stop spending money completely because I haven't been able to do that myself. But if I looked in my closet a few months ago, I would have noticed that I had so many clothes with like hangers on them. I had shoes piling up that I wasn't wearing, and I didn't really care about that kind of stuff. I was just kind of buying it thinking I needed to keep up with some appearance online, and no one gave me that expectation but myself. But if I was to look around and see like the games that me and my husband play, and the coffee cups I like to buy, and the new books I like to read, those things fuel me and make me feel good. So if you cut back on the things you actually are wasting money on, you have more money for things you care about and more money to save. And Noah and I definitely need to be saving because we want to buy a house kind of soon. So number 2, simplify your friendships and your relationships. Maybe you have some people in your life that drain you, are toxic, put you down, or just put you in a bad space. Maybe you have friends that gossip and you notice that when you are around them, you start to gossip. But it's very good to start setting those healthy boundaries for yourself. I had to do that with many friendships that I realized were just not healthy for me and would kind of drain me. I'm an empath, so I get physically drained when I'm around toxic people or negative energy. So by setting those boundaries, you will have more time for you, more time for the people that matter, and you'll notice how much better you feel. If you follow me on Instagram, you might have already heard about this, but I recently had to kind of cut off my mom. I grew up in a really abusive household with her. She is very toxic, and it's really sad because, you know, she's my mom and I love her, but I realized that the longer I just kept letting myself go back to her and go back to her and go through the things she was putting me through, that it was hurting me. Every single time I was around her, my mental health would collapse. I would just feel really empty for a few weeks. I would project how I felt on everyone else, and it just wasn't a healthy thing to do. And it was really hard to cut off that relationship or set a big boundary, but I feel so much healthier because of it. So will it be easy for you to, set boundaries? No. But is it necessary? Yes. Number 3 is simplify your priority list. Often we give ourselves way too much to do and we become a bit overwhelmed. There's this new like workaholism trend, or like this, sleep when you're dead mentality. And honey, no, I will never be a part of that. I need a healthy work-life balance. I need to rest and relax. I need a happy day-to-day life way more than I need more money in my bank account. I love just having a good life as well, and I'm sure you do too. So look at the list of things that you think you need to do and ask yourself how many of those things are just busy work. And by busy work, I mean things that are just meant to keep you busy so that you don't have time to rest and relax. Are some of those things even necessary for you to do? If I looked at my list a few months ago, I would have had so many things on there that didn't need to be done anytime soon. They didn't even really need to be done by me, or they didn't need to be done at all. I've taken them off my list, I've simplified my priorities, and I have so much more time to do the actual necessary work in my life and make sure I'm doing them correctly. And I also have enough time to actually sit and relax and enjoy my day-to-day life. Number 4, simplify your self-care list. Don't let your self-care become a big chore to-do list. I used to think that I needed to be active every day and meditate and do yoga and journal and read and clean my room and all these different things, and I realized that it became like a big chore list. And self-care is like an internal thing anyway, so just kind of see how you're feeling every day. And if some days you want to go for a run, that's great, and some days you just want to read a few pages of a book, that's great. But don't force yourself to do all of it, or it's just going to become really overwhelming and then you're going to end up doing none of it. You don't have to do it all. If you're trying to build like better habits for yourself, I think it's better to start slowly. Pick one thing that you want to do and work on doing that a few days a week, and then if you want to build onto it later on, that's great. That way you can find a nice balanced self-care routine that works for you. I am back to making videos. If you'd like an update on where I've been and why I haven't been consistent since like February or March, please let me know in the comments and I can do that soon. If I don't post it here, it will be over on my Instagram, which is linked down below. But I love you so much. I'm so excited to be back. I have a lot of really amazing, really good content coming up that I'm really excited for. So make sure to give this a thumbs up if you're excited that I'm back and excited to see what I do next, and subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss my next video, because it will be really soon and it's gonna be really good. I love you so much, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.